Hey there, and welcome to the Locker Room. Coach Giggs here, and today's message: adversities make you stronger. Throughout much of my life and yours, we're going to be met with a lot of adversity. When adversity comes, we have a choice. We can either run and hide, or we can face it. Unfortunately, too many of us don't face our problems, adversities. We sweep them under the carpet, and we find out later that these problems will only resurface down the road. Let me give you an example. Many years ago, the United States decided to bury a lot of toxic waste into the ground because they didn't know where else to put it. The sad part is that right now we're having some serious problems because this toxic waste is seeping up through the ground, causing even worse problems because we chose to ignore the problem and bury it. I believe the principle is very clear. In personal relationships, the number one reason for failure is unresolved conflicts. Small little conflicts that get swept under the carpet. Small adversities that were never addressed. Couples that face their problems together and come up with creative solutions that involve negotiations end up living a much better life because they resolved their problems. They didn't sweep them under the carpet. In our business, a client may say to us they want to think about it, a little adversity for that salesperson, but if you ignore the objection instead of facing it head on, you won't be successful. When someone says, I want to think about it, I say, great, let's think about it together. What is it that you want to think about? And then they begin to tell me, well, it's the money, or I don't understand, whatever the problem is. We don't ignore it. We face it. We go digging in, we find out what the problem is, and in most cases in our business, it's the money. People don't want to spend the amount of money necessary to fill their needs. But that's up to our sales professionals to face these situations head on and help people to resolve these problems. We must learn to face all of our adversities and obstacles, no matter what they are, no matter what area of life they're in. And we can do this because we have the power to do it. Most importantly, the motivation to be in a very productive situation. That's my tip for the day, gang. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you in tomorrow's Locker Room. Bye-bye.